Hi there, and welcome back to my Let's Play series on the Darkest Dungeon. My name is Sir Chemist. Today we're gonna do a mission. I haven't even really decided yet where. Doesn't even seem to matter all that much, because we have a very versatile party. But I think we're gonna go into the Warren simply for the extra experience. We're gonna bring a Crusader, a Plague Doctor, a Grave Robber, and a Vestal. The Crusader has the Beast Slayer's Ring. Oh, I kind of already... I did decide where I wanted to go after all, because this is the Beast Slayer's Ring, and that's quite useful in the Warrens. The Stun Amulet helps him with the Stunning Blow ability that I have equipped on him. That should hopefully help him quite a lot. And of course, the Beast Slayer's Ring I already mentioned, so there. Abilities that I have equipped. Inspiring Cry helps to keep stress under control. Last episode we also went into the Warrens, and stress was a very big deal, so the Inspiring Cry should help a little with that. Holy Lance helps move him back to a more favorable position if he gets all shuffled all the way in the back. Stunning Blow allows us to incapacitate a couple of enemies, or front row enemies, for a little while, and Smite should deal quite decent damage, especially in combination with the Beast Slayer's Ring. The Plague Doctor, she is going to be shuffling between the second and the third position mostly, so I have equipped her mostly with abilities that can be used in those two positions. That includes the Noxious Blast, Incision, Emboldening Vapors, and the Disorienting Blast. Now, I might switch to the Battlefield Medicine at some point if I run low on bandages and anti-venom, but until then I'm going to use Emboldening Vapors instead. Although actually Blinding Gas wouldn't be too bad either. Kind of depends on what I'm going to do with the Grave Robber, but I can change this up quite easily in the dungeon itself. Anyway, I've given the Plague Doctor the Bloody Herb to increase the effectiveness of her Incision ability, and also the Blasphemous Vial, so that she's more accurate, has a higher chance of stunning, blighting, but also receives a little bit more stress damage. Then we have the Grave Robber, who has a quick draw charm, so she is going to be incredibly fast in the first round, and after that she's still going to be quite fast. I'd mostly do this though because of the increased crit chance on the first round. She should have about a 30% chance to crit with her lunge ability if she chooses to use that in the first round. As a matter of fact, looking at this, the crit chance on the thrown dagger would be just as large, so that would still be nice. She can also use poison darts in case we need to deal some damage over time. But mostly she's going to be lunging and shadow fading, and thanks to the Raider's Talisman, her crit chance is improved even further. Her Trap Disarm is excellent, she has increased speed from it and increased scouting chance, although she does consume a little bit more food, but that's fine by me, because I always bring too much food anyway. Finally, we have the Vestal, the character that we want to level up above any others. I've given her Judgment and the 2 healing skills. If she gets shuffled to the front, she can use Mace Bash. I've given her the Sacred Scroll to make her healing skills more effective, and an Ancestor's Portrait to give her even more experience. All that being said, this dungeon shouldn't really pose a problem, although the Warrens is kind of a more difficult area to go into. We're gonna bring 2 shovels, all of the food that we can get. I think 2 anti-venom ought to do it, 2 holy waters, 2 medicinal herbs, 2 keys, and other than that, oh right, bandages, that's probably too many. "12 torches, let's bring 13, this looks nice." Alright, we did get a scout at the very beginning, which is nice, and that scout already revealed for us a secret room. So we're gonna ignore that, obviously. We're gonna disarm this trap with the Grave Robber, who has a 130% trap disarm chance. Although that does of course not relieve any stress on any of the other characters, which is a disadvantage, but the amount of stress that traps can cause is so large that it's really, unless the stress is very low, it's almost not worth doing most of the time. Not doing it with a high stress character, at least. And we get another scout, which is nice. And there's our first battle. Some heirlooms, which we totally need. Har har. Alright. Now targeting the back is a bit of an issue, but... oh, well, maybe not. Only 8 damage? Really? Not even a crit? Anyway, she cannot really target the back though, which is unfortunate. Noxious Blast is not gonna do much against these guys because they're very resistant to that. But our bleed chance is pretty decent and the amount of damage that we deal is also not negligible. So let's do that. Nice. And if we're very lucky, then our Vestal can get Judgment against... no, alright. The speed of the Vestal is quite low because of the Sacred Scroll trinket that she uses. Still not having the kill there. Really, really irritating. Maximum damage against that Carrion Eater though, that's nice. Alright, took 3 attacks to take that guy down. The Hellion in the last episode managed to do that a lot more effectively, and the... ooh, let's use the Disorienting Blast to clear the corpses and stun this guy. But it's kind of problematic for us to target the back row, and I realize. So I might need to think a little bit about that. Do I really want to keep on lunging, for example? Because I do have other abilities that I could use. And the Crusader can stun, so Shadow Fade is also not really something that we need. So I think I'm actually gonna change plans here a little bit. Yeah, I think I am. Let's do it this way. And then you are gonna stay... actually, the Grave Robber can be in the second position. No, not very easily. Poisonous Darts is the problem there. And we do need to have a damage over time ability, other than the very weak damage over time from the Grave... although, no, I'm silly. Because the Plague Doctor is a lot better at applying Blight anyway, so let's equip that. The only thing now is that this trinket becomes kind of a waste. I do also want the Corpse Clear. You know what, I'm gonna keep this one equipped in the case that we get shuffled around or something. And the Shadow Fade can be used from that position, which is interesting. Oh, the decisions. You know what, I'm gonna use Shadow Fade here. And I'm actually gonna keep the lunge. This looks fine. This looks okay. Okay. Let's see how this works out. Bone Altar buff. 15 damage, 10 accuracy, 5 crit. I love it. Thank you very much. Need to explore 90% of rooms. I think I'll try to explore everything, as I tend to do. We surprised them. Good. She goes first, definitely. No doubt about that. A Thrown Dagger might kill if it crits. The reasonable damage, I suppose. Plague Grenade in the back will definitely get the kill. You do a Smite, which is likely to kill. Excellent. Nice crit there. And you should heal up the Grave Robber, because she is quite low on health and now she is in the front, so that makes her kind of vulnerable to attack. We should also consider, by the way, if we don't want to equip the Battlefield Medicine. Oh, so many options with the Grave Robber. That's so annoying. Stun him. Okay, we managed to avoid his turn, which is nice. Group heal. Group photo. And you get the kill. Now I want to postpone my campfire as long as possible, because obviously, the Crusader now has a buff that lasts until the next campfire, so we don't want to waste it. Interestingly enough, that you can get a buff from a statue, from touching a statue, that is more powerful than buffs that you get from resting for an entire night with the campfire. But anyway, that's the game, I suppose. In that regard, it's equally weird that you cannot use the healing skills of the Vestal, for example, outside of combat. I mean, seriously? Why? But from a game mechanic point of view, that of course makes a lot of sense. Okay. Take most of this stuff. We can stack those up. Take the gold. Don't want the whatever they are, the crests. And this once again increases damage. So let's apply it to our grave robber. Or at least it should increase damage. Plus 30% damage. That is pretty damn good. Alright, another scout. Another room battle right there. Okay, well, I am gonna go up. I think we're doing so well that we don't really have a reason to avoid battles here. Stun, thrown dagger though. 8 to 16. That damage buff has helped us so much. We don't even really need to do anything with him, but might as well blight out the bone rabble. You can kill the unit in the front. That should be one hit, one kill. Yes, indeed. Alright, he's gonna die on his own now, so we can use the Vestal to heal up a little. Everyone is at full health now, I believe. Very nice. And you might as well get the kill. That's also hopefully gonna give you a bit of stress relief. Indeed it is. Okay. Take that and dump the portrait, because the disease charm, horrible as it is still more valuable than the portrait. And we're gonna move back. We're not gonna touch the books. I don't want to camp, honestly. I'll probably camp just before the secret room. 5 food in order to satiate our hunger. Because of the grave robber's trinket, of course. But we have plenty of food. What do we find in here? Okay. Okay. Thrown dagger would be very nice. Might kill this guy. More likely it will kill this guy. Nice crit. Okay, marking the Crusader. That's not too bad, honestly. I always wish that the ability on the Crusader, what is called the Bulwark of Faith, would be a bit better. Maybe I don't quite understand how to use it. Let me know in the comments if you know a way to use that one properly. I think it's a piss poor ability, really. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Anyway, let's kill this guy. No reason for him to hang around. And then we only need to deal with the swine chopper. We can start with a bleed, although the blight, if it lands, is going to be a lot more effective. And it is pretty likely to land anyway, so... Okay, we could stun him. Stunning would be good. No damage from him would indeed be very nice. Then again, the Crusader could have stunned him as well, but why waste his turn? And there we go. Wow, okay. That happened even sooner than I expected. He has a debuff, which I don't really need to get rid of with that. This is it's not more valuable than a disease charm, I think. Holy water. I think I should use the holy water here. Take that instead. And touch it with the Crusader. Deeply disturbed. Okay. I might be missing something with this, because I seem to remember that I've interacted with it successfully before, and I didn't use any trinkets on it then. But anyway, 12 damage. Not enough to get the kill there. Which means he gets to deal a bunch of stress damage. Not too much, fortunately. Munch. Maybe kill this guy. Indeed we do. Only barely, but well done. We also bled the corpse, which is nice. And there we are. And we have a full stack of jades right now, which is quite good. Makes me less likely... Oh my god, seriously? I forgot about those, by the way, otherwise I wouldn't have dumped off the holy water. Okay, swine wretches, huh? Nice crits. Very, very nice. Vomit against the plague doctor. She should be quite disease resistant. But of course, stress is also something to worry about in this game. Plague grenade is most likely going to land. But not giving him another turn in the next round would also be good. Butcher's cut. 6 damage. And the bleed. We haven't used any of the 5 bandages that we have yet, so a couple of bleeds isn't really that horrible to me. Alright. I suppose simply kill this guy. He's gonna go next. Stunning him again is going to be unlikely. Bleed this guy then. Okay, that does mean that he is likely to get his next action immediately. Yeah, alright. Ball and chain, that's a stun. I might want to heal with the Vestal rather than a judgment this guy. 6, that's not amazing, but I'll take it. And you do a pick to the face. Alright. I suppose I can eat some food here. I can take this. Dump the jade. Yeah, I think so. Do I want to camp right here as well? You know what? I'm gonna take a quick look outside of this room. Okay. That gives us a buff, so we want to apply that after we camp. So I think I'll camp here, actually. That was kind of a waste of the food in that case, but then again, I do kind of want to feast. But feasting, no, then we cannot deal with any hunger activations later on. So unfortunately, we have to deal with quite a bit of stress on our character. Self-only, reduce stress by 25. All companions reduce stress by 15. This one. If afflicted, reduce stress by 15. I don't know if that's worth 4. Does any one of us have a disease? No, we don't. Okay. Gallows humor we don't need. Scouting chance we don't really need. I think it's worth it, simply because we don't have that many other useful abilities, so let's use that one. Also means that we don't get a nighttime ambush, which, you know, saves us a bit of time, I suppose. And then what have we got? Use an encourage here. Maybe a pep talk on a couple of guys, although unshakable leader would be better in that case. So we could do Unshakable Leader. And then bless someone. I think that's a good idea. Either bless or, of course, do a pep talk. You know what? I think a pep talk's better. With anything left that only costs 1 point, yeah, the cure. Why the hell not? No ambush, of course. We can take a look inside of this chest. Take that. The citrine, huh? Oh, yeah, we can dump the crests. Sure. Go over here, and then our Crusader can get buffed up again. By using the medicinal herbs on that. 30% extra damage, that's fine. Okay, 2 more rooms and 3 more hallways that we know nothing about. We can interact with this, use a bandage. We still have lots of bandages, so... Oh, well, and there's the food that I totally didn't need, apparently. That was our last torch as well, by the way. Nice scout here. Nothing in there, so smooth sailing for the remainder of this dungeon. Although there might still be a battle in between these 2 rooms. Yes, I know that. Yeah, alright, so we still have 1 more battle, in fact. And we have to do it in the dark, which is scary. Until you realize that it's only 3 enemies. With a swine wretch at the back, which we can kill with a thrown dagger. Unless we fail, of course. Blight chance is reasonable, so let's try to get rid of it before it gets a chance to act. Excellent. Barely enough damage, but it was enough. We still have 2 anti-venom, so we can get rid of any blights that this guy might land, but it failed at that. So now we only have to deal with the Butcher's Cut, which may cause a bleed. And indeed, it did. Judgment, heal... No, Judgment. Alright. Stun this guy, although that does move our Vestal back to a less useful position, I suppose. Blight him. Nice crits. Reduce his own stress, which is always nice. There we go, avoided his turn. He's gonna receive a lot of blight over time here. And you may as well go for the kill, I suppose, although that didn't quite do it. Group heal. Mostly going to be effective on the Crusader, whose stress has been lowered as a consequence, which is nice. More blight, I guess. Didn't land this time, oh well. Pick to the face. Nice crit. Okay, nice goodies. Boy. Dump those, take that, dump the rest. No. Want to move you back there, want to move you back there. That'll do. Alright. Books. Still so much room. Alright. Use the key that we have kept so far. We did get another shovel from this, which is kind of ridiculous, honestly. I think we dropped the anti-venom here. Yeah, I think so. And then we move on. Because we have so many shovels that we might as well dig our way through this rubble and find out what this bag holds. Nice! Actually, we can't even take it all. 25 gold. I don't think that we can dump anything which is worth 25 gold, so that is it. End of the dungeon. Alright, textbook. Quite a nice party formation as well. Quite versatile. Almost 20,000 in gold as a result of this dungeon. He is now balanced, which is quite useful. After seeing Witness. Well, it's not that bad. Then I just won't send him to the Abbey to do some praying, I suppose. Alright, and sanitarium, because there's now some room for you. Allows us to get rid of the rabies. I also want to get rid of the weak grip on live, but I can do that at another time. I should also have sent... Oh no, I actually sent you to the sanitarium. So now I can send you to the brothel. You go there as well. Alright, looking nicely. Gold is very... We're doing very well on gold, obviously. You would expect as much at this stage of the game. We could take out this party immediately once more. I did like it. I might want to experiment a little bit more with it. Can I upgrade a few of them? I don't think I can, honestly. I think I've upgraded them fully. Oh, pick to the face is actually not upgraded. Let's do that. You know what? Upgrade those as well. It's so cheap, why the hell not? And there you go. Alright, well, I might actually leave on these trinkets, although the Beast Slayer's ring, of course, doesn't work as well in regions other than the Warrens. So if I go into the Cove, I might want to switch that out for an Eldritch Slayer ring. Activate 3 protective wards. I do like that kind of mission. It's a bit different than the exploration mission. So I might go with that one. Simply to... although, actually, it would be better if we, in that case, could bring, for example, another Vestal, maybe? I probably want to create a different party, honestly, because that would allow me to level up multiple healers at the same time, and that would be kind of nice, because I kind of want to go into the darkest dungeon, and it's taking me a lot longer than I would like. Oh yeah, the Locust Beacon, the very, very long mission, right. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Join me next time, and we'll see what I have decided that we'll do then. Take care.